Hi and welcome to my channel. So the UK government is on a mission to get rid of all immigrants that they consider unproductive. And so in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 different things that immigrants are no longer allowed to do in the UK. So these things have been completely banned. And guess what? Even if you have indefinite leave to remain in the UK, which is permanent residency, or you have a British passport, you are not actually exempted from these bans. So it is very important that if you're in the UK at the moment, you watch this video till the very end. But if you're still out of the UK, planning to relocate to this beautiful, amazing country, it's a matter of urgency that you watch this video till the very end. So if you're new here, obviously you're welcome. If you haven't joined this family, hit that subscribe button below, hit that follow button below, because I'm going to be doing part 2 of this and you want to be the first person that is notified when I drop that video on here. Guess what? When you find out about points number 2, you're going to be so shocked. But point number 4 is one that many people are not actually aware of. So in which country are you at the moment? Leave a comment in the comment section and tell me in which country are you at the moment. And please share this video with your friends, your loved ones, your colleagues, because many people are not actually aware of this. Because like I said, the government is on a mission to get rid of immigrants that they actually consider unproductive. Now, what is point number 1? So point number 1 is if you get married to somebody that is British or has indefinite leave to remain in the UK, if that person doesn't earn a certain amount of money, you will never ever be able to get a visa or a spouse visa in the UK, whether you're already in the UK or you're still out. Very important, because I'm going to explain what this point is about. And by the way, I'm passionate about all of these because I also relocated to the UK 13 years ago as a carer in a nursing home, earning £16,000 per year, working 40 hours per week. But in my time in the UK, I have progressed from a carer to an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job in the profession. Believe it or not, I currently earn between £15,000 on average every single month, excluding my nursing job in the UK. It's ridiculous to many of you, but it's because I am a go-getter. I'm all about the best opportunities in the UK because I cannot relocate to this country and earn peanuts. And that's why if you need support with visa sponsorship jobs in the UK, legit, without spending thousands of pounds, if you check the comment section below, you're going to see my contact details there, and only contact me if you need one-to-one support. Also, I'm very passionate about switching your visa in the UK to some of the best opportunities without spending thousands of pounds. But what I'm most passionate about is career progression in the UK. Now you're in the UK on a low paying job. How do you progress to senior positions so that you can earn a lot more money, work less, and retire early? You are a nurse in the UK. How do you progress in your career to get to those senior positions so that you're not at the bottom of the pile? You want to get into nursing in the UK. How can you study nursing for free in the UK? And by the way, applications are currently open. So if you're interested to study nursing for free in the UK without paying tuition fees, and by the way, you will be paid over £26,000 per year while you study, leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I want free UK nursing courses. Guess what? Because this is how I've also been able to study and have 2 master's degrees in the UK without paying any tuition fees. With my first master's degree, I was paid over £30,000 per year and my employer paid my tuition fees. With my second master's degree, I was paid over £50,000 per year and my employer also paid my tuition fees. And the opportunities that this country has to offer, you've got to grab them. But if you don't understand the system, you're not interacting with the right people, you're going to think this country is all crap. But let me tell you, it is the best country when it comes to opportunities, career progression, and literally everything else. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want the best opportunities in the UK. But like I said, you're going to see my contact details. There's link in bio. I've got my coaching program where I offer one-to-one support, obviously, with all of these things. And you can contact me immediately after watching this video, obviously, because you need to be part of the top 1%. Now, With the first point that I spoke about, obviously, if you get married to a UK citizen or somebody with indefinite leave to remain, if that person doesn't earn at least £29,000 per year, you will not get a UK visa. Like, this is something that many people are not aware of, and they think, oh, if I get married to somebody who is British, then I'm sorted. No, gone are the days. And by the way, I'm doing a live class tomorrow for work from home jobs. Now, if you're interested in the live class, leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I want the live class, and I'm going to provide more details. Why am I talking about this live class? Remember, before I said that I earn about £15,000 per month, excluding my nursing job, working from home. So I'm able to be in the UK, work for a company in the US of A without needing to relocate. I'm able to right now live in any country that I want without even thinking about, like, it's crazy. But anyway, work from home jobs are the real deal, because even though I've progressed to the most senior nursing job, I cannot earn that amount of money just working as a nurse going to the hospital. So the live class tomorrow will be about how do you get started with work from home jobs no matter where you are in the world? What are the entry level positions you can get started with today? What are the companies that are recruiting? So I've got links, I've got everything. I have the knowledge, the experience, because I'm doing it myself. I've been doing it for like the last 5 years now. But also, I have put CV samples, cover letter samples ready for you to go for it. So many of you here have already registered. I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow during that live class. We start promptly from 8:30 p.m. UK time. I send reminders also directly to your email if you're registered, so that you don't miss out. And we're going to be able to talk about all these opportunities, what they are. When you join the work from home tribe, you have access to all this information immediately. So you start the process immediately. But the live class is a way for us to interact, to talk further, and to be able to answer your questions. The best thing is, even if you're on visa sponsorship in the UK, there are also opportunities you can do from home to earn extra income. And I tell you, work from home jobs will pay you a lot of money compared to what you will ever earn from these jobs that we talk about. So be wise, be smart. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want more money. Or you can just contact me on WhatsApp if you're interested, obviously, and I can provide further details. But if you've already registered, keep calm, and I'll see you tomorrow during the live class. Now, point number 2. Now, thinking loud, if you're dating somebody who is British, you need to have that conversation and be like, hi, darling, I love you so much, but how much are you earning? You may have to have that conversation, because I had a gentleman, I think it was a month ago or so. He is British. He contacted me saying, Melvis, I've watched many of your videos talking about visa sponsorship, how you relocated to the UK. I'm very passionate and I'm very, very interested in the journey that you've had. I got married to somebody from this country. I'm not going to tell you the country. And her visa has been denied, but we got married already. And I said to him, are you working? He was like, no, I'm not working. And I said, well, you need to get a job. Guess what? He has never actually worked. Like, that's not going to happen, right? But anyway, you get where this is all leading. Points next is, if you come to the UK illegally, you will never, ever have permanent residency or indefinite leave to remain in the UK, or worse still, you will never have a UK passport. Guess what? Leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I want legit UK relocation. Leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I want legit UK relocation, because the worst thing you can do for yourself this time and age is to relocate to the UK under unscrupulous circumstances. Make sure that you're only applying for legit jobs through legit companies, because otherwise your life in this country may be worse off than you were back home, and you don't want that. That's why many of the newcomers, people that have come to the UK recently, many of them feel very frustrated, is because they have not come to the UK the right way. Even though some may have legit visas, but they haven't had them or acquired them the right way. Very, very important to follow the rules and make sure that you are following through what the UK government is saying. If you are an immigrant or have anything to do with immigrants, you need to make sure that you are obsessed with the UK government website and you're following everything that they're saying. Why am I talking about this? Because I'm not an immigration lawyer myself. Many of the people you see are not immigration lawyers, but this information, so what I'm sharing in today's video, is friendly, sisterly advice, is to give you those hints so that depending on your personal circumstances, you're doing further research to understand better what this is. The reason why I follow immigration policies very closely is because I have a private coaching program, and many people in my coaching program are either on visa sponsorship or have been immigrants or need information about that. And these are also processes that I have gone through myself. But if you need immigration advice, ensure that you are contacting an immigration lawyer that is qualified and that is registered and, in fact, would know what they're talking about. But if I were you, I would be obsessed with the government website. So again, this is one thing that I've said. If you come to the UK illegally, you will never, ever have indefinite leave to remain. This is ridiculous, because if you're in a country as an immigrant and you can never have indefinite leave to remain, is there any point going there? I would argue that it is not worth it. So you have to be very wise. You have to be very smart. Now, next point, and by the way, on Thursday, I'm going to be doing a session all about UK visa sponsorship jobs. That is going to be on Thursday. If you're interested in that session, leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I want the Thursday live session. Many of you, again, like I said before, have already registered for this, because that's exclusively for people who are members of my private coaching program, by the way. During that session, we go through the current jobs that are offering visa sponsorship to overseas workers. Whether you're in the UK or out makes no difference at all. What are the employers that are recruiting? But most importantly, which is where my expertise is how do you apply for those jobs? What are the requirements? What's the eligibility criteria? How do you ensure that your application stands out? Because it's a very competitive process, I tell you. If you're currently a member of my coaching program, you know what I'm talking about. It's not easy getting those visa sponsorship jobs in the UK. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of work. But it is important to come here through the right channels. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I want to be part of the live class, and I'll provide further details. Or if you check the comment section, you're going to see my contact details, obviously, and you can contact me directly if you're interested. Now, the next point is all carers, care workers, support workers, healthcare assistants working for private companies in the UK. All private companies are no longer allowed to bring their dependents, which is their family members, to the UK. Again, this is something that many people are not aware of. If you're working for a public or a government company, you are allowed dependents, which means dependents, whether you've got dependents or not, you need to make sure that you're applying for the right company. And this is where everything becomes challenging. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I want UK jobs with dependents. If you want more information about the jobs or the companies that allow dependents, leave a comment in the comment section, and I'm happy to do, or to just provide more information about all of that, because there is a massive difference if you need dependents or not. And considering that carer jobs are entry-level positions, it is crucial for you to really stand out, because that's a job that anybody can just sleep, wake up and say, I want to go to the UK today as a carer. You can do that. Even if you have no experience, no qualifications, anyone can do that. The main thing is you've got to have the skills, you've got to have the empathy, and you've got to understand what the jobs actually need. That's the only thing that stands between you and actually getting that carer job in the UK at the moment. And like I said, I do offer one-to-one support with this through my private coaching program. It's not for everybody. It's only for the top 1% of people, because it takes a lot of effort, I tell you. I'm not sitting here saying these opportunities I'm sharing are easy. Anybody comes to walk in the park. No, it takes effort, but these are opportunities that are legit, and you're going to enjoy your stay in this country if you come through any of the pathways that I shared. That's the difference. Especially if you focus on career progression, you're a nurse, you're progressing to senior positions, you're doing the free courses that I talked about, so you can progress, because you can do those courses at undergraduate level, you can do them at postgraduate level, you can even do them at PhD level as well. That's why I was able to do 2 master's degrees without paying tuition fees. So if you want information about these free courses or support, leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I want support with career progression. leave a comment in the comment section and say I want support with career progression, and I'll know that you're somebody who is keen and is interested. Now, if you're a carer, support worker, caregiver, whatever name you use is the same thing, ensure that if you want visa sponsorship, your best bet is getting a job with the NHS. If you've got dependents, also your best bet is getting a job with the NHS, because the NHS, I tell you right now, is the best employer in the UK. And this leads us beautifully to our next point, because this next point is something that many people are not aware of, and it also has very, very shallow understanding, but is the most important point if you're currently looking for a job in the UK. So again, similar to carers, students also are not allowed to bring dependents except you're studying for a research-based master's program that's at least 2 years or a PhD. So again, if you want to know more about the students that can bring dependents, leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I want student visas with dependents, and I'm able to share more information about that. Otherwise, this video is going to be like 1 hour long, and I know some of you are always complaining and moaning, oh Melvis, this video is way too long, but it's because it's got a lot of juicy information that for the right person, it is very helpful. And the reason why I try to share extensive information here is because I'm very strict with how I use my time. I'm very busy. I've got like 4 different jobs that I'm doing. I'm working with like 3 different companies. I'm doing different projects. I'm doing consulting for private companies. I've got my coaching program. And so time for me is precious. So the best way for me to bring this information is to record a video like this. So if it doesn't apply to you, please just carry on and move on to the next thing. If it applies to you, then I appreciate your time for watching, because these are nuggets, information nuggets. Now, the next point that we're going to say is, if you need dependents, again, remember, focus on NHS jobs. They're very complex to apply, but when you understand the process, it can become very sweet. They also have opportunities for career progression. So if you need more about NHS jobs, leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I want a job with the NHS in the UK. By the way, I have 12 years of experience with the NHS, and I feel so grateful, for everything that, literally the support that I've had, how, like, that's a whole video in itself, by the way. But anyway, the next thing is that recruitment agencies are no longer allowed to recruit overseas workers to supply to other companies like it used to be the case. This again is something that is complex, and there's a lot of rules associated. But if you're applying for jobs in the UK at the moment, avoid recruitment agencies because they are not allowed, which means the only way for you to get a job in the UK is direct recruitment, which means you need to apply for the job yourself directly. Leave a comment in the comment section if you want more information about this and say no recruitment agencies allowed. I'll provide more details because there's a lot that is involved, and I think I'm going to do a whole video on this. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button below, hit that follow button, because I'm going to do the second part of this, but also I'm going to do a whole video just on the recruitment agencies and the recruitment process because there's a lot. Also, during our live class on Thursday, we are going to talk about all of this as well, because these are massive changes. And if you're looking for jobs, looking for opportunities, you've got to know what they are. Remember, I told you that there was going to be a bonus point. The bonus point here is that immigrants are not allowed public funds. This is something that has always been, but the public funds keep changing. So what constitutes public funds or not keeps changing. So in my part 2, I'm going to do the other 5 changes that I haven't spoken about in today's video. But if you need to contact me and you need that one-to-one support, check the comment section. You're going to see my contact details. But most importantly, if you haven't registered for that live class, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want the live class. And I'm going to send you more details, and I'll obviously see you tomorrow during the live class. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I watched this video till the end. There's a lot that is involved, but this was just to give you a hint, highlight about what some of these opportunities are, what some of these changes are, so that you're aware. But the UK government website should be your best friend. Share this with your loved ones, with your friends, so that they're aware of all of this. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I watched this video till the end, and I'll see you in the next section.